With robust universities and curious students, the sky's the limit for Israeli minds, taught to think out of the box. Even during the war and economic slowdown, Israel's 6-person national mathematics team managed to put on serious game faces, winning 4 gold medals at this year's International Mathematical Olympiad in Australia. So, is it something in the drinking water?
We're talking about going into the era of AI and the era where more and more kids are disconnected because they're in their phones and they're in their screens. I find that in Israel, the idea of the togetherness, the idea of interpersonal relationships is something that we are very, very lucky is so ingrained in our culture.
A Jewish school in the diaspora is a kind of isolated island. It's something separate from general society. And here in the land of Israel, when the immigrants come here, the school is the center of a community, an Israeli Jewish identity.
A growing number of families are making Aliyah from the U.S. and other English-speaking countries, and schools are equipped to help youngsters adjust to the culture shock.
The students are very surprised with the Israeli culture. They don't understand, first of all, whether it comes to, personal space. They don't understand that sometimes voices are raised, and it doesn't mean I'm angry with you. And so part of our job in the school is to facilitate that for them.
Jerusalem's Shacharit School offers a unique teaching approach called project-based learning, which transcends language, social, and cultural challenges.
Everything we learn here together is always outward-facing. At the end of the learning process, there will always be some kind of project.
We start with a big question. It could be, why is bacteria good for me? And we start researching it with the students. It gives them a reason to learn. So we ask, what can you do with that information to help your community? A lot of little kids are afraid. They're afraid of bacteria, they're afraid to be sick. They learned the skill of storytelling, and they created children's books where the storyline sort of told the story of the good bacteria. We printed the books for them, and then they went out to the first grades and to the nursery schools in the area, and they read their books to them.
Even though it may be easier for younger children to learn Hebrew, it truly takes a village to help families navigate the bureaucracy and acclimate to a new life in Israel.
They really need a lot of help. Many of these families don't actually know what's going on, don't know how things are going here. They don't have the experience that Israeli families have. We are constantly in communication with them.
And it's these life and community building skills that pay off big time, not only in the army, but also once Olim Chadashim go to university.
Being here comes with a deep sense of belonging, I think, that I didn't necessarily feel growing up in the States. I refer to it kind of as the difference between being a spectator versus being in the game on the playing field.
Ben Gurion University in the Negev is a dream come true for undergrad and grad students searching for an immersive campus experience.
First of all, it's a university that was founded by a government decision to go to the south, to the Negev. We cover about 1/3 of the length of Israel. It's gorgeous, the desert, etc. And we go all the way to Eilat. We have a campus in Eilat with coral reefs and everything, and we have a campus in the middle of the desert who does solar energy. And so we're a unique atmosphere of campus.
The campus has a special center that serves as a home base for international students, providing resources to help with the red tape and also social activities to bond with each other and fellow Israeli students.
When you make Aliyah, you're going to be out of your comfort zone a lot. You're going to be immersed in a society that in some ways is totally different than what you're used to. You're going to be put in challenging conditions that are going to really make you grow.
I found that learning to approach the differences in others through that different lens, on one hand was very challenging, but at the same time, the challenge itself ended up being extremely rewarding.
But as a place that I really see myself living, building a family, building a life, connection to the people, I find that the people in Israel are a lot more friendly. There's much more of a community.
I'm going to take 2 seconds out of one of these things.
1/3 of Israeli engineering graduates come from Ben Gurion University. They're also proud of their undergrad and grad computer science, business, liberal arts, medical, and environmental programs, embracing English-speaking students.
Israel very much supports basic research, which is my passion, what I'm interested in, and so I had the opportunity here at Ben Gurion to pursue the things that I think are interesting and that move forward the scientific field that I work in. And for me, that was what I was looking for, one of the major reasons why I decided to come here.
Before I made Aliyah, I had just finished my PhD and I was working as a consultant for the Ministry of Health in Ontario. And then I made Aliyah when my twins were 4 months old. Teaching in Ben Gurion University and being in Ben Gurion University is incredible. The people here are amazing. My colleagues are incredible. Everyone feels like a family. You fight like a family. We love each other like a family.
A very big part of my job is actually to go around the world and convince people boycotting Israeli academia is the stupidest things you could do. And this is why we'll be able to move through this and hopefully get to a better future where the Israeli universities are the future of liberal Israel, of free spirit and critical thinking and free speech, and coexistence happens here. And I feel very proud to be part of this university and promote that in the world.